The number of opioids prescribed has increased by 300% between the years of 1999 and 2010. In addition, the death rate has increased from 4,000 to 16,660 people in that exact same time frame. In the U.S. today, OD is a leading cause of death. Even more shocking, 2.4 million people were classified as opioid abusers in the year of 2010. Most people have broken a bone or maybe had their tonsils removed. For this reason, many people have been prescribed a painkiller, whether it be just slightly stronger than over-the-counter, such as Motrin 800, or very much stronger, such as Norco 10325s. As a licensed pharmacy technician, I see these prescriptions daily. Many customers try to justify these prescriptions by saying that they're in much pain, but I myself don't understand why someone would need morphine 800 when they had their toenail removed. Nevertheless, if our patient has not been receiving these medicines from elsewhere or in the past 30 days, we fill the prescription no matter our hesitations. The purpose of my speech is to inform my audience of the dangerous amount of controlled substances that are prescribed daily. I will inform my audience about controlled substances, their uses, which ones are most commonly prescribed, and also which ones are most commonly abused. A controlled substance, as defined by the Controlled Substance Act, is a drug which is regulated in some manner under existing federal law into one of 5 schedules. 3 things are taken into consideration when placing a drug under its schedule. That's its medical use, its potential for abuse, and its safety, dependence, liability. In addition to being placed in one of the 5 schedules, a drug is also placed into one of 5 less specific categories. These categories include narcotics, depressants, stimulants, hallucinogens, and cannabis. They are rated on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being very lowly addictive and 5 being very highly addictive. They are then placed in a category also by their use, which could be an example as a sedative. According to drugs.com, a very well-known prescription drug is Lortabs, generically known as hydrocodone and acetaminophen. It is highly addictive, therefore scheduled as a 2, and it is also used to treat moderate to severe pain, therefore scheduled under a narcotic. The most commonly abused drugs are opioids, central nervous system depressants, and stimulants. Opioids include, but are not limited to, fentanyl, hydrocodone, and oxycodone. These are all used to treat pain. Central nervous system drugs include, but are not limited to, phenobarbital sodium, diazepam, and lorazepam. These are used to treat anxiety and also short-term sleep deprivation. Stimulants include, but are not limited to, dextromethorphans, methylphenidate, and also amphetamines. These are used to temporarily improve mental and physical functions. According to Top 20 Drugs, Prescription Drugs, in 2015, the number 1 abused drug, raking in $2.232 billion, was methylphenidate. As a pharmacy technician, I see these prescriptions every single day. I work from about 3 o'clock in the afternoon to about 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30. During this time period, I normally see about 10 to 15 prescriptions brought in. People don't realize that different strengths come into play when you're taking the prescription. Many people, if not given the prescription actually prescribed by them, would buy them from a friend, or a friend lends them to them as a courtesy. They take the medicine and it has a very strong effect on your body. When it has that effect, it attacks nerves that it would have attacked if it was having pain, or for central nervous system, different things like that. When it attacks these nerves, it causes a pleasurable increase in the dopamine in the brain. This is how people become addicted. In conclusion, I have informed my audience about the controlled substances, their uses, and which ones are commonly abused and prescribed. I've conveyed how they are placed into categories and also how they are easily abused. I felt qualified to talk about this subject because I am a licensed pharmacy technician and I've been working in a pharmacy setting job for over 1.5 years now. Next time you go to the doctor, take into consideration your actual pain level or anxiety level, how stressed out you may be, what you're worried about, before you ask your doctor to prescribe you something to help with that. Even if you don't take these drugs that you are prescribed and you do lend them to a friend, you could be feeding their addiction, or worse, starting it.